Oh man, I did that whole intro for nothing. Oh man. Oh
Hopefully they get an alert
man.
now.
Oh man.
I'm like,
Oh man.
oh, got my alert.
Oh.
What else?
Oh man. I'm sorry, Jay Black. We gotta take it from the
It's
top.
it's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out, or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Go where?
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap.
No, we gotta take it from the top. We gotta take it.
We have laid out what they're trying to do, 20 hours. I want to stand more, and I will, but I'm begging people, don't let this be another normal day in America. Please, God, don't let them take Medicaid away from 10, 20, 30, or 40 million Americans who desperately need it. Don't let them do it. This is why I'm standing here, to try to give voice to those people. But what is more needed from now is less people sitting on the sidelines. Less people being witnesses of American history and more people determined to make it, to make history, to call to the conscience of this nation, to say, I will not stand for another American to lose their health care for a billionaire. I will not stand for another veteran who's dedicated to stopping the suicide of other veterans to lose their job. I won't stand for the collective assaults on the Constitution by a man who even the highest judge in our land, a Republican-appointed judge, said, stop threatening and bullying other branches of government. When is it going to be enough? My voice is inadequate. My efforts today are inadequate to stop what they're trying to do. But we, the people, are powerful. We are strong. We have changed history. We have bent the arc of the moral universe. And now is that moral moment again. It's the moral moment again. God bless America. We need you now. God bless America. If you love her, if you love your neighbor, if you love this country, show your love. Stop them from doing what they're trying to do for almost 20.
Yeah. So when I chimed in, I was Miss Clark. Shout out to Miss Clark. She was giving me text messages. She was sending them. She was like, "Yo, he's talking about this. He's talking about that." But I was at work. So I had to clip in every once in a while. Good morning, Tawana Coleman. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody joining us. Ash, what's going on? And so thank you, Miss Clark, for sending me them. And I was checking in, and it was like 80,000, then it was like 90,000. And the high I saw, and this is just it hit I think it was 151,000 people were watching.
At one time, okay.
At one time. Now I'm sure the numbers were higher because remember, I was just clicking in.
Cypher, what up?
So, Cypher, what's going on? And I don't know what this is going to do. But hey, I can't downplay, Mike. I was just watching your Johnny Gill interview. Oh, yeah, we may have to replay clips of that Johnny Gill interview. That was a long time ago, but shout out to Johnny
Gill. You had him on twice, right?
We had him on twice.
Yeah.
And hope you like the interview, Trendsetter. So if I ask for disruption, I can't complain. I don't know what this is gonna do. I don't know. It was moving to me. I'm just one person. Miss Clark had sent me a text and said she was brought to tears at certain parts. So I applaud him. I mean, listen, I applaud him. Whatever.
25 plus hours is in the history books, the longest ever.
I mean, he's
standing for something. He's trying. They say you gotta do something, right? Well, ain't nobody doing that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't complain when somebody does something and then try and critique whether they should or shouldn't or how it was done. He did it, and he addressed in those 20 some hours. He addressed a lot of issues. He was direct. He called them on what he called them on everything. Cory Booker was begging for people, them to stand up and do something. And good morning, Kenya. Good morning. Good morning. Don't forget April 12th. Don't forget April 12th. Don't forget April 12th. Comedy show April 12th. And don't forget the brunches every Sunday. Every Sunday the brunches. I believe it's gonna be every Sunday brunch. Jada Addict. And he addressed it. He asked for support. He got there were Dems that got support. There were elections last night.
Yeah, Nikki, you was joking about it. Nikki was saying he was coke. He looked like he on something. Look at his eyes.
Yeah,
he was 25 hours standing straight up and down, talking nonstop. He was
no matter where Nikki go, no matter Nikki come in and be like, where the hood at? Where the hood? But we love
no regular black person just up for 25 hours straight talking. What
Somebody
doing?
drug test them.
But she giving it up. She's saying he did a good job. He representing. He's trying to do something, Nikki, and that's big. Like Mike said, if you ain't doing nothing, you can't talk crap.
You know, I obviously no matter what happens in Florida ain't flipping.
Yeah,
I don't know what to listen. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know. I don't know, but hey, Wisconsin, there were other places where there was change, there was a tone set. Obviously, you know, playing by these rules, we can't just write executive orders and then push them and see if they're gonna get pushed back on. We can't write 6,000 executive orders and just, you know. So I guess it's a meticulous task to try and fight back, even though he can throw hundreds of executive orders out, and then we one by one you have to push back on it. Cory looked so tired, but he made it to the finish line, dehydrated and all.
and then did interviews after that. I was like, that man should be asleep by now.
No, if you're gonna go, if you at that point, if you're gonna go, you got to go all the way. You got to do all the interviews, and hopefully the Dems will take this momentum and keep it going. Listen, I know there are going to be a lot of people on TikTok, on Instagram, on social media. There's going to be 6 trillion opinions on what happened. I applaud the man. I
agree.
I give him credit.
No protest. What do we protest? What's going on? She said, you know about a national protest on April 5th?
There's a national protest. Remember we were having a conversation. Lady Q said, "Why?"
That's the black folk we sitting down, all right? That's the
I still don't know. I'll tell you the honest truth. I still don't know if it's the right thing to do just to sit down. I don't know.
This ain't our fight. Y'all wanted them. Y'all got them.
You know,
and that what it is? That's the black Twitter and TikTok and all that saying, right?
But it's not their fight because we wound up getting.
No, y'all sat out, didn't want to vote. Y'all voted for them. Those two.
But you do understand the ramifications happen to everybody. No matter how we got here, the ramifications happen to everybody. Like when the house burns down, it doesn't avoid our rooms. But you know, I understand people are saying, you know, this is their if I remember what Lady Q said, this is their attempt. You know, you don't want martial law. I don't know if 10 million white people acted up, that martial law wouldn't get put into place either. But hey, that's neither here nor there, I guess. Applause to my man Cory Booker.
Good morning, Shelly.
Good morning,
Shelly.
I hope your first day.
First day back.
I hope it was bearable. I hope everything went well as it could possibly go. Cory Booker, Tawana Coleman says, is an incredible speaker. I saw Hansika Rowan right before the election. He's always so bright-eyed and passionate. I pray that his protest and message makes us all get up, I guess, and move. So shout out to Cory Booker. I remember Cory Booker coming to Jonesy in the morning multiple times, and he was just an upstart.
A lot of energy, a lot of positive, a lot of trying.
2007, he was the same way, and so we'll see. You never know what this is the beginning of for him. Right. You know, I don't think he did it for. Listen, I don't know what reasons. I don't know if there were personal reasons, but I don't know if this was his stake to put his name in to run for the presidency. And if it is, I'm not mad at him. So yeah, we catch the strays. Good morning, Asha. Good morning, Asha. I got that damn hot sauce in my refrigerator, and I didn't pull it out so I could promote it for you. And you could tell us where to get it and stuff like that. Jay and Michael, the thought is black women are taking our capes off. It's time for other folks to step in and
step up.
You know,
Black
I
women are
get it.
saying
I
nah.
mean, I understand.
That 92% is saying nah. We did what we supposed to do. Y'all ain't want to help us. Now y'all realize, oh, your kids are affected too. Oh, you thought it was just for to hurt the black people. Oh, you done effed around and found out. So yeah, that's the vibe everybody on. That's what I get.
And I understand that attitude, and I get it. But I'm sorry, the work never stops. Good morning, Nick. What's going on? The work never stops. And Miss Clark just made a statement. She's not sitting out.
She said she ain't. Well, what you doing then, Miss Clark? Let us know. What you doing on the 5th? You marching? What we doing? What you doing?
And I understand, and I understand people are frustrated, and I understand the F around and find out. But it just don't stop. It's a constant battle. It'll always be a constant battle to try and fight against people trying to do what they're doing to hardworking Americans in this country. It's never stopped.
So I guess she's going over to Trenton, New Jersey, and marching.
She's going to go to Trenton, and she's going to march over there. Well, big shout to you, Miss Clark. Big shout to you. Afrocoin says good morning to everybody. Everybody.
Listing all the names.
She said everybody. She said Nikki. She got everybody in there. So I don't know if they. I don't know if I agree with the let's mess around and find out, and this is your fight. Because at the end of the day, if the fight goes wrong, we're all going to get the ramifications from it. The work never stops. That's a fact, Mike. Yeah, the work never stops. So I don't know. I don't know. Once again, I'm in the middle. I don't know. I wish I could go on the 5th. I have training that day and my dad's heavenly birthday. Well, God bless you, and prayers go out to you and your family, celebrating your dad's heavenly birthday and his passing and celebrating his memory. Other than that, let's get to some lighter stuff. Will Smith dropped an album, right, Jay Black?
I didn't listen. I watched the interview he did with Gilly and Wallow, but I did not listen to the album. So you listened to it? You got clips of it or something?
No, I listened to it. It's solid. It's solid.
Just solid.
No, it's a solid album. I mean,
is it summertime solid? Is it brand new funk solid? Is it Men in Black solid? Like when you think of
how are you going to compare to? This is what I don't like when people. And I'm not blaming you. This is what I don't like when people do. How are you going to compare somebody in their 20s rapping to somebody in their 50s rapping, who is now worth $500 million? Who's been through, he can't.
We do that to Jay-Z. Let Hov drop a verse or something.
No,
you do hold Hov to a certain standard.
My favorite album he's ever made is 444. That was not the album that sold the most. He's not going to be the same person. They're not going to rap the same. The environment ain't the same.
When you say solid, what does solid mean? It's just I can live without it. That's what it sounds like when I hear solid.
No, that doesn't mean if I say he's a solid player on a football team. I mean he contributes a lot.
It's not a star. It's not a starter.
But I'm not. This is not a Kendrick Lamar album because he's not Kendrick Lamar at this point. This is not his wave. But it's a good. I would say it's a good, solid album. There are songs in there that I was like, oh, I like that. I said I like that.
It's grown man Will Smith.
Talking about life.
He said he wanted his music to be authentic, and he spoke to certain like Kendrick and a couple people, and he said they told him just be honest, don't fake it, just speak your truth. People want the truth, so I guess he spoke about the truth. That's what you got from it.
Yeah, I got that from it, and I also understand no matter how much he tries to speak the truth, there's still restraints going to be there because he can't come out and do a 444 album the way Jay-Z did and just break down when Jay-Z just makes songs about cheating on his wife and how wrong he was and how he feels that listen, 444 was the deepest album Jay-Z has ever made.
Deep as far as education and game.
No,
and
as
knowledge.
far as
knowledge on every album.
No, as far as the artistic value, it was the greatest album he ever made. It just didn't fit the propaganda of I'm not talking about big pimping. I'm not opening up champagne bottles. And a lot of the music, even us our age, we turned our back on it. But my point is, Will is not gonna for some reason in Will Smith and Jay-Z are different because Jay-Z can make a song talking about his mom being a lesbian. Jay-Z can make a song talking about everything that went on with his relationship, and really go in depth on. He even said he felt like he was one of the reasons for the miscarriage. Jay does things that even now Will really can't dive in. Will's not going to make a song about August Alsina and a relationship he had
about
with
his
Jay.
wife and this, and because that's when I think of being real, he doesn't mention anything about any of that. The slap, the Jada,
stuff like that. But I mean,
red
the
talk,
Jada,
the table talk, or whatever,
and the lifestyle that allegedly they lived. He's not going to make a whole song about that. Like, it's just not going to happen. But he does have an intro that I have. He does have the intro to the song.
Oh, you got a clip. You got a piece.
This is the intro to the song. He made a little makeshift video himself, but this is the intro to the song.
Cancel. Oh, you can't cancel no one. He walking around like he all invincible or somebody.
Don't be messing with Will.
He the Fresh Prince. Who the fuck Will Smith think he is? And that boy damn crazy how he raising them kids.
What?
No, he is. Yes, he is. No, he is. Yes, he is. And I ain't never gonna forgive him for that shit he did.
What? All right, so you already know playing a Will Smith song on YouTube for more than 10 seconds is going to put the red. You already know.
Stop it at like 8.5 seconds.
We not even going to play. We already know.
So he's doing the parodies. He's doing the skits. He's acting like these are what the people are saying in the street. So he's mocking.
He got some dope songs. He got some dope songs where he does speak his truth. And there's some songs on there. Like, let's remember, never in history has there been a time where for $10 a month, I can get any song in the world, basically. I can get any song in the world for $10 a month. So the competition is fierce. So, that's why they don't brag about their sales anymore. They brag about the streams. We will be dropping his Easter eggs, no blatant admissions other than letting us know his wife is his business. Yes, basically. Yeah. So you
got to read between the lines and pay attention. He's saying it, but he ain't saying it.
Yeah. So when, true story, it is a true story, but I understand there are restraints that he has. Remember, he's still a Hollywood megastar.
Yeah.
He still can't he can't expose a lifestyle that might expose a lifestyle in Hollywood. And I like the album. I think Will's image is still a little tarnished, and he is still on his bounce back. The Will Smith image that was the Will Smith image will never be the Will Smith image again. That's just it. But that's life. That's life.
And should he even care to have it that way?
Yeah. Why would you? You know how much work it had to be to keep that image up?
3 decades of being in this game was 29 years. I think he said 29, 30 years. That's a long time to be in. Yeah, because they showed Independence Day was released in '96. Yeah, so he's been around for a long time.
And even with the album, you could tell. Now, I've listened to it like 3 times. I skimmed through it the first time. Then I started listening to songs in my time when I get to listen to stuff. And that Afro, what's it called? The Afro rhythm, the Afro, he made a blatant song that is in that genre. And I get it. It's marketing, make a song for everybody, but there's some good songs on there. But for me, in order for me to really get into an album, I have to listen to it. I'm old school with that. I have to listen to it 5 or 6 times. I have to take that drive to New York on Monday mornings and just listen. I mean, Gen X, when Kendrick dropped Gen X, I liked it, but I didn't know how dope it was till I was sitting in traffic at the Holland Tunnel for 2 hours, and I just let it play, and I kept listening. How much more can he reveal, though? They exposed already. But you get what I'm saying. Yeah, there's Afro beats. That's what it is. He got an Afro beat song on there, and I get it. It's you want to touch a huge market, and that's been Will's thing. He touches huge markets. But I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna give it an honest listen.
And it's the production. Your people's opinions on the tracks are different from the production. The production is a clean production because it's Will Smith. So everything.
He got a lot of features, it looks like.
Yeah, he got a lot of features on there.
I guess you need it.
I don't know what my favorite song is.
I was about to ask you which one out of these 14. Give me one that I gotta listen to.
It depends on what you're trying to listen to. Cause I don't even remember the names of
I
the
want
songs.
Brand New Funk Will Smith.
Well, then listen to Brand New Funk.
No, I'm trying to figure out what track.
Listen to Brand New Funk.
All right.
That's like saying I want Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z. Well, then listen to Reasonable Doubt. It's like when people say I want the old Kanye. Well, go listen to the old Kanye.
That was funny. I'm
But,
gonna listen.
like,
Yeah, Sean, listen to it. We're gonna listen to it. I'm gonna give Will Smith a shot. I'm gonna give him a chance. Mike told me to go listen to Miss Parker.
yeah, like people like I don't know. You want people to evolve every day. Every day we begin. Hopefully, you're changing every day as a person. So if you're changing every day, there's no way for me to go back to telling the same jokes I was telling in 1997. I'm not living. I'm not in that same space. I'm not in that same space. So, other than that, let me get to this. At 8 o'clock, it is 7:31. At 8 o'clock, we're gonna have my oldest daughter.
She really is gonna join.
My oldest
Okay.
blessing of mine. I think so.
I was betting. I told Lady Kid that ain't gonna happen, but I was betting that it ain't. But we'll see. Oh, you saying it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You got a setup and a microphone.
Well, she's using her phone right now. This is just the interview. This is the interview. She's gonna use her phone. We're gonna interview Amani. Amani is gonna interview us. You guys, I told you your homework last night was to get questions from my oldest daughter. The whole objective is to see if this is going to be a good fit for her to do a segment. Monty already has a name for the segment, so I told her y'all was throwing names out. She already has a name. I actually like.
What up, Random Rick?
I actually like the name, and she already has a name for a segment. So I want her to feel what it's like to be on here, and to start breaking through that when she's on here. She's always my daughter. She's always my daughter. Mm-hmm. But I need you to have the freedom to be Amani. Just like when Akela was on here, her first time. I want you to be who you are. If you're comfortable. That's another thing. If you feel comfortable. If it turns out you're not comfortable, then it's cool. It's cool. I'm honored that she even approached me to being on the show. To me, that's an amazing thing. And I thank God for that in my prayer. So have your questions. Like I said yesterday, the shenanigans that we do on here, it don't stop.
Your gestures and all that.
Gestures don't stop. The drops don't stop. Like it don't.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here.
Stop. Like it don't stop. Like she's grown. Number one, she's me 2.0. She's far more advanced than I was at 21 years old. Like I've seen her interview what's the name?
Oh yeah, the young boy she interviewed.
She did an amazing job interviewing her. She killed it. And I was like, she's way ahead of where I was being able to do an interview with somebody at 21 years old. I didn't even know the parameters. I didn't even know where to go. And the questions, I've watched it a few. I was like, wow, I wouldn't even know that. So with that being said, we're gonna have that at 8 o'clock. Now, Jay Black, how was your night? Let's get into that. How was your night?
Night was cool. Washing machine didn't show up yesterday. Yo, why they call me? You know, I'm supposed to have my 12:30 delivery for this washing machine. They called me at 10:30. I'm thinking they trying to say, yo, we here early. The driver's in the air. They called to say, oh, we ain't got it.
I thought they was gonna say we here early.
Yes. They calling me 10:30.
We more than prompt. We early.
I said, oh, maybe they switched some stuff around. And Eric, are we able to accept the delivery? I'm excited. Like heck yeah! I cleared the path and took the old washing machine out myself. Lady Q talking about her shoes wasn't on, so she couldn't help. So I did all the work by myself.
My shoes wasn't on. I can't help. I don't know where my shoes is at. In the closet. You can't find your shoes. They in the closet. You want to hear Brand New Funk? Will Smith, listen to Brand New Funk. You want to find where your shoes are? Go to the closet.
So I had to handle that conversation and keep trying to hustle them and say how they gonna compensate me, and
how they gonna compensate you. You better talk to the washing machine people.
Tell me it's a special order. It takes 2 weeks, but y'all ain't tell me that when y'all took my money. You ain't say it takes 2 weeks. Why would you get dog, I was nonstop. And Lady Q in the background howling. I said, that's not how you do this. Let me handle this. Wait, people take off for work. People do it. And she hooting and hollering. Y'all knew this before then. What do you mean you ain't? Let me do me.
And the poor person you talking to ain't got shit to do with all this. He or she has to take all the heat.
Amy, I think you know I recorded the phone call. I started hitting record. Let me record everything at this point on. People are unreliable. Yeah. You play. I was excited. We was excited. I was ready to wash clothes again. It's been a while, and boom. So I had to hustle. They told, well, maybe she said Thursday, maybe Friday. I said, you don't even sound confident in your voice. Thursday, maybe Friday.
Well, she not.
Come with the warehouse.
What you want her to do? She not driving the truck. She didn't make the transaction. She can't control the actual delivery. Like, this person has y'all gotta understand, this person has nothing to do with any of this. This is the front person that takes the hell for everything.
But why? You knew that morning you didn't have it in your warehouse for delivery people. Talking about Shippensburg, somewhere in PA got it. Well, y'all knew this morning. Y'all knew yesterday you didn't have it. So how are you still calling me? I was just irritated. You knew.
No, they didn't.
You knew.
She didn't.
But you're a representation of this company.
And I'm gonna tell y'all,
Lowe's,
the floating parts that go along. Lowe's don't know until wherever that washing machine is stored at knows. Until that code gets scanned, they don't know nothing.
You was hot something. You were hot. Well, that's effed up. She could. You think she couldn't hear you in the background? And I'm on the phone. Please, she wasn't hollering. Are you up octaves? And I'm like, is a way you gotta finesse people and not be that aggressive. You gotta. Either way, I worked it all out. I had to get deals and refunds and compensation, and I need it all. I need it all. That person has FBI. Then
FBI clue when that was. They don't know. They just look on their computer and go like, oh, and then you can do a detailed research and be like, oh, that shit ain't make it yet.
A 2-week special order. I said, well, why? I didn't order this myself. Y'all did it. I went to the store and y'all set this up and told me it'll be here on the 1st. I guess that was my April Fool's joke. I guess they tricked me yesterday. But yeah.
So the person you bought the washing machine said it would be there. Did they guarantee it?
They put the delivery in. You go to Lowe's, you go to the store, you order it, and they set it up. They put it in the system for delivery. They want to charge you for all the new this and the delivery.
Yep.
It would be this day. Great.
Yep.
I ain't did that. I ain't ordered myself online.
Was it guaranteed? Did they guarantee it?
When they took my money, it was a guarantee.
Did they guarantee the delivery would be there? And did they guarantee it?
Let me know the name of the segment so I can make it intro. It's not. I was just frustrated.
So they didn't guarantee it.
It is. When you take somebody's money, that's a guarantee.
No.
When they go to UPS and you say you're going to have it here by this date, you have a worst case scenario date.
We do not. It's an estimated arrival. It's an estimated arrival date. And even on the guarantees, there is no. Let me explain to y'all something. There is no guarantee on delivery. You only can get a refund for your money if it doesn't get there on time. And you have to state that. I tell people all the time, you can pay extra money for a guaranteed refund on your money if it doesn't get there. But no delivery is guaranteed on a date.
Well, when you're dealing with people and people are planning ahead for furniture or appliances like that, they make plans, Mike. You made plans to take off, to get babysitters or whatever the structure is, and you did all of this. So you need to be compensated, correct?
If you can make that compensation happen, I say if you can make it happen, you should try and make it happen. And if it works, it works. I think you should push the envelope when it comes to trying to get something for your inconvenience. What I'm saying is, whenever a person doesn't use the word, I'm expecting a refrigerator on April 15th. I'm praying it comes on time. I stopped by Lowe's the other day. Yes. So stay on it, Asha.
Stay on it. Lady Q, she worked. Yeah,
and Asha, when you go to Lowe's, if it's possible, ask them when they send this delivery, ask them for a tracking number and ask them who do they use to deliver it to you. Because if it's UPS, you can track it yourself. You can track it yourself with that tracking number by going to their website, and you can track it yourself, and you can find out exactly. There's 2 points where it gets blind. You can track it when it got delivered to who's going to ship it or whoever picked it up. You can track that because they have to scan it in. Then it can go to a hub where it goes off if it's outside your city or state. In between that, you don't know what happens. It disappears or whatever, but at least you can track it so you can know that they're looking at the same thing that you're looking at. So you can go, this ain't gonna make it.
This ain't gonna make it. Yeah, for them not. She said we don't even. Our delivery team don't even have it in our warehouse. Y'all knew this yesterday when y'all sent me the time that y'all would be here. That y'all didn't have it from wherever East Bumble F.
And you're right. But what I'm saying is their deliveries to their warehouse, they can have 3 different deliveries. They can have the morning delivery, they can have the afternoon delivery, then they can have the last delivery, which a lot of times them last deliveries can come in at 6, 7 o'clock, depending on when they take their last deliveries. So that's why tracking it yourself lets you know. The person doesn't actually know because they're going to assume if they get off at 5, the company's going to assume, oh, well, it'll get there for the last delivery. They use those private delivery companies. Yeah, and that's when it gets worse, when they use them private delivery companies.
Nikki says she can house it and we just get her Uber ride. She can make sure
you can house it, but you can't use their bathroom. What are you talking about? I mean, you better have a strong bladder.
Shut up. Lady Kid says she told me how she was helping it, but you were just so loud, and I just need the energy to be right. She said, but I use a different. Yes, I use a completely different tone. I am very calm, mild mannered. We're gonna have a real conversation, and I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire in a respectful, non-threatening manner to get what I need. So, but yes, it's all good. So I end up getting a bunch of money back and all that, and so we'll see what happens this Friday.
Well, you got money back for your inconvenience. I always tell to the customer person when I'm talking to customer service, I said, listen, I'm gonna try and stay this tone. And if the frustration starts to kick in, when my tone raises, remember, I'm only raising my tone because I know this phone call is being recorded, and I need the person who listens to the phone call to see how outraged and how infuriated I am. This has nothing to do with you. I do a whole disclaimer.
Let them know.
I said, this has nothing to do with you. And they are quiet. Some of them say, thank you. But some of them just go, this motherfucker just gave me a disclaimer. After they give me the disclaimer that this phone call can be recorded, I give them a disclaimer right after. Because this phone call is recorded, understand the emotions that I might show on here is not towards you. It's towards the company that I'm dealing with that I have to complain about. And I need them to hear my emotions. So please do not. And I try and get their name. What's your name again? And they'll be like this. Operator 54. So I'll be a smart ass. When I'm in a good mood, I'll be a smart ass. And I'll write it down and I'll refer to them as the number they gave
Operator
me.
0529.
Yeah, operator A as an apple 0567. Once again. So they're telling you it could be there Thursday?
No, I got it locked in for Friday, and they supposed to. I said, well, what's going to happen differently this time? Like, so I got them following up with me throughout the course of this week, and I'm emailing and talking to the warehouses and all that stuff, and yeah.
But now you know. Ask them how is it getting delivered, and ask them for a tracking number. What company is delivering it, and is there a tracking number and a website where I can track this myself? So I can be more hands-on. And I try and
part of me wanted to keep having issues. If I keep getting money back, it's gonna be damn near free. So like
part of you don't want it to come till next Tuesday.
That's low key a party. I was like, oh really? All right. So listen. I said, so if this don't happen this Friday, then what? I said, then what would be the next steps? You know, I already got her. I got her manager. She ain't not want to put her manager. I guess they
never do because the manager don't want to get on. The manager they get pissed at the person
for passing the phone.
Yes, for passing the phone.
No, well, not with me. He will get on this phone. He or she. Amy, I need your manager. I need to holler at somebody else. No disrespect to you.
Ash says UPS will send you a tracking number. Yes, they will, and expect the delivery and the weather, depending on where it's coming from, will F all that up. Yes, absolutely. And people, I've told people that there's a snowstorm in South Carolina, and they still don't get it. And I repeat it. The reason why is there's a snowstorm in South Carolina. But I ordered this 2 days before the snowstorm. I understand. But there was a delivery from South Carolina. There's a snowstorm. I tell the person who answers the same thing. Because my I don't know, but that be me too, Mike. I understand. Yeah, definitely get a name.
Always got to get a name. Yeah.
I
Amy.
tell
I know Amy's
I
name.
tell the person that answers the phone the same thing because my gripe is not with them; it's with the system. And sometimes they do take the brunt of anger, or just no, they take it. That job sucks.
Yeah, customer service dealing with
That
angry.
job sucks.
Your whole job is to let people down. So you're calling to tell people, "Yo, my bad. You ain't getting your furniture or appliances today." Yeah.
That's why I try when I'm not overwhelmed. I try and give people the ins and outs. I try and give them the loopholes. I try and tell them, especially the people who are selling products, who are shipping these products. I try and give them the loopholes. I try and give them little shortcuts to everything. I try and tell them sometimes spending a little extra money and doing this and that will help in the end. I try and do my best. But at the end of the day, Jay's right. A customer service person is just basically there to disappoint you. They either trying to collect some money. They trying to tell you that it rarely is it good news.
Good news, yeah. No, they're not.
Really?
Hey, calling you with some great news. We decided to give you 30% refund back to you. No, they're not calling with that.
I just say this: when they pick up, you play with my life. When you play with my money, playing around. But this will be the last time you think something funny. But what, Randy Rick? Why are you threatening the person? What the hell's wrong with your white privilege? Where the white privilege coming?
That's what that is. That white privilege just seeped out. You ain't even realize it. Black folks don't got that privilege, Randy Rick.
That white privilege came all the way in, like blah blah blah.
Terroristic threats to Popo at the door and everything.
Yeah, I don't even think we might get in trouble because of that comment, because of you, Randy. We might get flagged because of that. What are you doing?
Oh, God.
Yep, I hear what you are trying to tell me, but now I need to speak to someone over you. Yep, thank you for all your help. Yep. And now they gotta go like this. Now they gotta look over and they gotta mute or put you on hold and then be like, is Bob around? And they're like, you want Bob? And they said they're not going. Did you say? Yes, I did. Did you say? Yes, I did. Did you offer? Yes, I did. And this person said they need Bob.
Hey, with a racist Jeanette, read her comment.
I hate when they have an accent. I be waiting to ask for someone else. Listen, ain't nothing racist. Ain't nothing racist about what Jeanette just said.
That is, man. People got jobs to do.
Nothing racist
because we all do it, right?
About not being able to understand what a person is saying, and their whole job is to communicate with people. But I can't. Listen, people. Listen. All four of my grandparents came from Puerto Rico, right? And got here. They all had incredibly heavy accents. And the gangster is they made it with the accent. So people thinking that I'm being racist by saying this. I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But people with the heaviest accents always have the most damn demands. And the fact of the matter is I don't mind meeting your demands. What I mind is that you mind that I can't understand what you're demanding.
Words coming out of your mouth. That's how she hang up sometimes get the same person again. Ms. Clark said press 1 for English. No, it be English.
That's the fake out. Press 1 for English. What English?
It'd be that broken English. But yeah, Daryl Scott, what'd he say? Can I speak to an American? You can't say that.
Dog.
Say that.
Dog, do you understand the scenario?
Well, they are Americans, technically. Probably.
Dude, no. Do you understand that they actually send your phone call for customer service to people that are not in the country? Like people that are not, you're calling somebody, and this is no offense to them. This is what I'm just telling you. This is an honest conversation.
See, now we have someone with different kind of English. BC is good morning from Africa.
Yes.
You wouldn't hang up on him, right?
But why would if I have a product that I bought in America and I have a question about the billing of it, why would they send me to an African in Africa? No disrespect.
It's the call center. You can get anybody.
BC, if you bought something in your neighborhood and you bought it there in Africa, and when you called, the dude that picked up the phone that you had an intricate question about was from Brooklyn, wouldn't you be like, what? I do not understand. Why does he speak like that?
Oh, you stupid.
It don't make no sense.
Oh God, y'all stupid.
Yeah, press English and you get a foreigner. Facts on facts. Facts, and that I have to be able to understand you. So frustrated. My family have accents too. Yes, but they can't be so heavy that we communicate what's the purpose in that. Listen, once again, back to my grandparents made it and were successful in this country with heavy accents, but they didn't apply to be 911 operators. Like they didn't, that wasn't, and I get you're doing your job. It's the companies that make no sense to outsource these jobs because they can pay people less. And they know what they're doing. They understand that the more they frustrate you, the more they want you to tap out so you won't continue to try and find an answer to whatever problem you have. That's what Amazon does. The reason why these companies make it so difficult for you to return stuff is because they want you to tap out and just give up and just keep it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I just hold on to it.
I'm gonna hold on. It's only $30. I'm gonna hold on. It's only $35.99. I'm just gonna hold on. It ain't gonna change my life. Shouldn't I raise his mother? Asked me why don't I speak his language? I told him I'm here. He's visiting. Use your translator. I had to use a translator yesterday. I had to use the translator.
You did?
Yeah,
what, you got the translator app? Come on, Nancy.
Yeah, I had to use the translator.
Use the translator app to talk to somebody. What language was it?
I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit. So I'm the Spanish go-to, which is bad. When the Jewish guy Sam speaks Spanish better than me, like his Spanish, he went to school, right? So they came in a dude from Spain came in with a white guy. I guess they worked together. And I was standing at the register. I told Lori, it was an international shipment.
Okay.
I tap out on internationals. That's a whole nother level.
That's too much.
You got to put an estimate because everything you ship is ridiculously priced. So I tap out. I said, but if you need me to translate, she said, no, I got the translator, right? So the Spanish guy, the Spaniard, is standing in front of him, the white guy. I'm standing on the register next to them, and she's talking. He talks into the translator. And then she reads it. Then she talks to the translator. Then he reads it. And they're going back and forth. But this motherfucker keeps looking at me like, why won't you help? He keeps looking like, why won't you help?
Puppy.
I'm looking the other way. He keeps looking at me like, why won't you help?
Look like he's Puerto Rican too. Look like he's Espanol. You know Espanol?
And my hair was out. So he's looking at my hair like, look, I see the curls. I see. You can help.
No Espanol?
Dude, I gotta get out, man. My first statement in Spanish when I'm talking to somebody, I love it when they're from New York because they get my Spanglish. The first thing I tell them in Spanish is my Spanish is not good, but I will understand what you're saying. But you gotta bear with me. But the joke's on them, Mike. I'm not tapping out. I'm tapping in. Up and more. Give me no facts. They're two different people. The majority of y'all tap in and go harder. My dear friend from Venezuela once complained about how bad a person's accent from Pakistan was. I was like, huh? Because I can barely understand.
Got jokes.
No, I said this before. People with heavy accents, don't do this. Do not try and spell your name when I can't understand what you're saying by using this. A as in apple, C as in cat. Because I've had people say, C as in zebra because they meant to say Z. I thought they said Z as in zebra. Let's stop playing this game right now. Let's stop playing it. Show me your driver's license. I know
C as in zebra.
They're like C as in zebra. I'm like, oh no, we're not playing this game. No.
Oh,
they said we're gonna buy from you only if you changed your accent because they said I sound American. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we got to send you the link.
Yeah, that was the first part of his thing. Yeah.
It happened to me when I was going to college. I went to an office to do business there, and I spoke to them like somebody doing advertisement for Americans. They told me, young man, speak like a Gambino.
Yeah, that's where he's from. That's the country he's from.
So it's the opposite. Oh, they were like, you sound too American. Got it.
Yeah, you got to sound more like us over here in Africa.
All right. So let me get to this clip I'm going to show y'all.
All right. Clips before Monty joins.
Before Monty joins is at 8 o'clock. I sent her the link. I hope she knows how to click. She's 21. She knows how to click and all that. She knows how to click. I think. Hopefully I sent it correctly. So there's this video on TikTok where this woman, I guess, was trying to make a touching video of her son. Trying to make a touching video of inclusion, and it didn't go so well for a lot of people. So basically, the young man is putting on some clothes. Is that this? Let me get there, Will Smith.
Okay.
And she has a very touching and very open-minded way of thinking about the clothes. So she's basically trying to not allow people to stereotype. So the young man is dressed up in front of her. And this is how it goes down.
Actually not wearing girl clothes. They are just wearing clothes, and whatever makes them happy, they can wear.
Mama sells vehicles.
All right, so before we get into him, let me play it again. He's wearing some clothes that people my age would say are girl clothes.
Buried the lead.
And she basically says these are not girl clothes, these are just clothes. And it makes him feel whatever makes him feel good. So
not wearing girl clothes. They are just wearing clothes, and whatever makes them happy, they can wear.
Mama sells vehicles.
Now, before I bring this gentleman on. All right, Miss Clark said what? I just want your opinion. I just want your opinion. Little boy.
No, and more no.
All right, get your opinions.
Not a sundress.
Play it one more time.
Actually not wearing girl clothes. They are just wearing clothes, and whatever makes them happy, they can wear.
Mama sells vehicles.
All right, so get your comments before I play the second part of the man who has a EFF that.
He said, F that. Those are girl. They're not just clothes. Jada Addict said, those are girl clothes.
Those are girl clothes, Jada Addict said. She bought that for him.
For
wow, Ms. Clark, you that's ironic that you said that. Because I'm about to play this man's response. Any other comments? Are they girl clothes? Any other problems with that? Are you cool? She says they're just clothes. They're not boy clothes, not girl clothes. They're just clothes.
Daryl Scott
said, all that, that's a sundress.
Sundress. That's S-O-N too.
Yeah, he said a sundress. Stop playing with me. Lady Q said, me and my sister dressed my cousin up in girl clothes when we were younger, and he's not gay. Clothes will not turn anybody gay.
So I was in opposing view. There you go.
Vicky White Chocolate said, not in my house.
Mm-hmm.
There will be nobody dressing in girls' clothes or doing cocaine and doing 24-hour filibusters. None of that will go on.
Does Park hit you with the Shannon Sharp? Nope.
Not going to be able to do it. That is not black folks kind of thing.
All right, Billy said that ain't what we do as a people. We ain't that ain't our ministry.
Well, obviously you ain't tell the
colors and the patterns are feminine.
The colors, and they're not just clothes to Miss Clark. She said the colors and the patterns.
Not only is the sundress, but the color and the patterns. LaShawn said,
my kids went to a school and the little boy wore dress and hair ties / clips. No one bothered him at all. So no judgment here. Not mine. Though. Okay.
She said, you do what you do. We seen it, but that ain't what we do in this household. But
all right. So I'm going to play the whole thing.
Harris said, absolutely not.
But absolutely yes to the comedy show April 12th at the Q Spot.
You always figure out a way to get that in there.
With Denny Live. I'm hosting. My man
Denny Live going to be there?
Denny Live.
I'll see Denny in a minute. Okay.
And Derek Lee's on there. We might add one
Derek
more comedian.
Lee? That's dope. We got all our
DJ
people.
Super's on the 1 and 2, so that's going to be good. The only thing that goes on to my house is hand gestures. Oh,
Mike made a hand gesture yesterday at 1 o'clock, about 1 hour into the show. Y'all go back to YouTube.
So now I'm gonna play when you go clothes shopping, the sections are women, men, boys, and girls.
Beth broke it down. Like, why are you going for your little boy in the girls section shopping? Well, maybe she didn't buy it from. Maybe it was one of his sisters. I'll finish it, Mikey. I'm curious. How's it
anybody? Beth, I would like to shout out Vision's Hair Salon. It is on Route 38. I think that's Lumberton. Vision's Hair Salon. Well, okay. I'm just letting y'all know if y'all want to get it. This is about 15, 20 years being up. It's Visions. I think that's with a Z. Yeah. I think that's a Z that they have. But Visions, I think it's in Lumberton, on Route 38. Can't miss it. Then why do women stay shopping in the men's department? I don't know. Maybe they're the studs. I don't know.
No, I see women buying men jeans and certain aspects of men clothing that doesn't project the opposite sex. But go, I see what you're trying to do, Lady King.
I
But
see.
go-
I see. I see. Hainesport, much love. Hainesport. They're all like right next to each other, but Hainesport. So you can check that out. And I absolutely bought boys' clothes for my daughters and granddaughters. Okay. Did you buy girls' clothes for your? Did you buy girls? Okay. Well, hey, I don't feel like I'm gonna play the whole thing. Here it is.
Actually not wearing girl clothes. They are just wearing clothes, and whatever makes them happy, they can wear.
Mine looks so beautiful.
You did that. He didn't go out and buy those clothes. It's not just clothes. It's girls' clothes. You as a mother did that. You are forcing him to do that. You want him to do that. That is mental abuse. And I'm speaking slowly so I don't tear down the entire hotel room that I'm at right now, because it's not my house. You should have authorities looked at into your household. You are creating a future of mental instability for your child, and you should not be a mother. I do not like the community and the allies at all anymore.
So my boy.
All right. Many cultures wear dresses like clothes. Jesus wore a dress. I knew it wasn't gonna take long for Jesus got in here. I go to the men's section for my hoodies. Okay. All right, it's a double standard. Women get away with wearing men's clothes. We can't catch a wear that we want, basically. A pair that we want, basically. I don't know.
We can wear. I guess we'll. Yeah, I guess it's not a pink sundress with flowers all over it. Is a little bit more. I guess. Go ahead. Let's keep going with these.
So Lady Q says the child is definitely on the sweet side, though, and she knows it. I don't think mom is forcing it. I think he wanted it.
He said that guy in the thing video said you're creating mental. Like he broke it down. That was deep. The extra part.
Actually not wearing girl clothes. They are just wearing clothes, and whatever makes them happy, they can wear.
Mine looks so beautiful.
The mental part.
You did that. He didn't go out and buy those clothes. It's not just clothes. It's girls' clothes. You as a mother did that. You are forcing him to do that. You want him to do that. That is mental abuse. And I'm speaking slowly so I don't tear down the entire hotel room that I'm at right now, because it's not my house. You should have authorities looked at into your household. You are creating a future of mental instability for your child, and you should not be a mother.
That part. Wow.
I do not like the community and the allies at all anymore.
So my boy.
So, and obviously, he's part of the community because he said he don't like the allies. So I ain't gonna argue that. Absolutely not. That's just putting a dog bone in a child's mouth and saying that this is not a dog bone. It's just a bone. Oh boy.
It's just a bone. They ain't a dog bone. Just a bone. Anybody eat bones. Cats eat bones. Anybody eat a bone. It's the style of dress. I don't even know what it tucks, whatever that is.
It's the style of dress. I don't know what that is either. Yes, not a full out sundress. Or born believing you're the wrong gender. Once again, it's been scientifically studied. Or born believing you're the wrong gender. But she lied to him that it's girls' clothing. They don't make sundresses for boys. You can allow a boy to wear it, but sundresses are absolutely made for girls, women. She lied.
That's a good way to put it too.
But a boy's clothes, but is boys' clothes soft? Oh, I mean, I like soft clothes. I'm a real texture person. This is similar to buying boys' kitchen sets as toys debate. Well, yes. Drea, what up? What up? What's going on, girl?
Good morning, BM. No, I'm sorry.
That's Monty's mom's.
Yeah, I said your BM.
Oh, yeah, oh, you stupid. I didn't know what you said. She refers to the child as they. We are creating so much confusion with this gender neutral agenda. MO. He's too young to introduce that to him. Okay. You see, I'm letting y'all play. Y'all can play today. Y'all not getting me all caught up in this. Y'all, I want y'all to play. He knows. That's why he's speaking. Okay. She also Kirsten. This is your first time here, Kirsten? If it is, welcome. He's also referring to the child as they, them, and not him. Oh, really? He's too young to make that. I didn't even notice that. Look, let me hold up. Wait a second.
She referred, the mom did? I didn't even peep that.
Welcome, girl. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining. Everybody say what's up.
They're not wearing girl clothes. They are just wearing clothes, and whatever makes them happy, they can wear. My boys are actually not wearing girl clothes. They are just.
I thought she said my boy.
My boys are actually not wearing girl clothes. They are just wearing clothes, and whatever makes them happy, they can wear.
She said my boy.
Okay, it's the they as the two of them could be, not the they them.
Right.
Good catch though. Good catch.
So what's the difference when men wanted boys and dress their girls like boys? What if the man wanted a girl, so she dresses their girls like boys? Oh my God! Maybe it's a bad idea. This might be a bad. Was this a bad idea? I think this was a bad. Who decided to put this clip? Who decided to do it? I don't know.
What Mo said?
He would know. He sounded a little zesty himself.
Oh, talking about the guy?
The boy.
Oh, the boy. Okay.
Oh, man. Amani don't put Amani.
Amani.
She doesn't put her first. She didn't put her first comment. She didn't even start the interview yet.
Clothes are clothes. So she coming in hot. She's saying it don't matter. Wow. That's basically
click on. Just click on.
Wow. Drea, what up?
Hey, Kirsten, welcome. Everybody saying what's up to Kirsten. Kitchen set is okay. Is teaching him how to clean the kitchen. Okay. Listen, this is why I just listen. I'm letting y'all play. I don't feel like getting all like I still got to talk about Marvin Sapp's apology. I ain't got enough energy for this. Kitchen toys ain't the same as sundresses.
Facts, Billy.
Billy Porter as a role model ain't the same as Gordon Ramsay for a boy. Well, do we know what Gordon Ramsay does behind the scenes? No, I'm playing. There's clearly more going on in his family. That child most likely gravitates to girl things, and she's making her home a safe space for him. Okay. You see, I'm not.
I guess that's the opposing view. I guess that's what that is.
Yes, Monique. Dude was relating. I'm waiting. Oh, Dre's waiting for her. I don't know where she at. I'm waiting for her to click on.
Click the link.
As a friend of many who have transitions to men and women, Nancy got experiences for your ass. Nancy got Indian friends. She got people transitioning. She got it all. This hatred has impacted and haunted them all their life. Buying a dress does not make a person. It's maybe a fad. It may be where his life is going. Let the child be and stop putting your phobia on them. First of all, I ain't phobia. You must be talking to the guy.
Upsetting to her. Nancy said,
upsets me so.
Don't be putting your phobia just because she said a boy can walk around with a sundress. Be free. Okay, Nancy.
Hey. Thanks for the welcome. Burrow, stand up. Well, Burrow, you know where you better be. April 12th at the Q Spot in West Hampton. Nice meeting you at the Q Spot. Oh, okay. We had a convo. Put that profile. I had a convo with you.
Single. Look, Mike single. Mike, she might have somebody. Mike, she may be in a relationship.
Oh, yeah, true. Yes. We'll keep it moving. Hey, welcome.
To say she's single, then you know what that means.
You're right, Jay. That was good protocol. Y'all welcome to Amani ain't clicked in yet. I'm waiting for her to click in. I don't know if I sent something wrong or whatever. Miss Parker, Kirsten, everybody saying what's up to her. Hey, girl.
All right, men, there you go. What LaShawn got one for you.
Okay. Oh, god damn, man. Can't we just talk about Will Smith's album again?
No, you played the clip, so now people got opinions. And this is a safe space. We let everyone share their thoughts, no matter what it is, for or against.
Men who wanted boys dressed their girls like boys. I never dressed my girls like boys. I guess somebody be like, well, you never wanted a boy. I guess maybe I didn't. So go ahead, go back. Let me read the whole thing. So maybe mom wanted girls and dresses the boy like girls. Is that more understandable? Yes. So you think the mom could possibly have wanted to have girls and decided she wanted to play dress up with the boys? Okay, I'm just reading. I'm not giving my parents nothing. Juanita, my kids can't be free until they are out my house.
If you want to wear a sundress,
those who forget, this is Jay Lachey. She's not trying to be funny. Comedian Jay Lachey was on the show a few times. Said my kids can be free. Can't be free until they are out my house.
You do what you do on your time.
But this is the key. That's coming from someone who was raised by a trans.
Good point too.
Yeah, hold that. Hold that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did say that.
Hold that.
Yeah. So she has that. Yeah, she's been in it.
They didn't say she got friends. She ain't say she got friends. Who she said that's somebody who was way. Mike gonna like her post for 2022. Listen, man.
I'm gonna go back to
Leave me alone. I was there when we don't agree with the transgender lifestyle. We have phobias. Not a phobia. He's a boy. He has a penis. Girls have a vagina. Oh man, the anatomy 101.
Oh, that was like Asha and Nancy beef. That's what it felt like.
Wait a second, Jay. We need a break. Wait a second. Things are getting too hot here.
It's real. You know, you speak your mind.
We need a break. There's too much tension going on. We need a little break, y'all. Whenever we need a break, those are new to the show. We play this.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat.
All right. Let's back to the comments.
Oh, they still want more. They want more.
Oh, I'm behind. I gotta get you caught up.
And once again, it's a double standards. When we see a trans woman, it's outrage, but none for the trans man. Women can be thugged out in men's clothes and nobody bats an eye, but a man in a dress. Laugh out loud. I cut my locks off. I sat with Cam again. Oh, okay, sweetie, what's good? Oh, you cut the locks off. Okay, yeah, I do remember.
Now you know. Nancy.
Nancy's. This is Dan Kendrick and Drake. Like, what happened? When you live this long, you meet all kinds of people. I welcome everyone.
Okay, no, that was simple.
My phone.
Where's Monty at? Monty late like you.
Send me. No, she late like you.
My grandmother.
All right, hit the link. Hit the link.
Yeah. Beth said, wow. Juanita
all
said.
Right. Juanita says, growing up, I didn't have feminine energy in my home, and that's why I'm a YN now. What is a YN? I always see the YN. What is the YN?
Young nigga, I don't know.
Don't forget, girl, I'm 54. I mean, I know I'm an adorable looking 37-year-old psych, but what is a YN?
That's real. Didn't Kanye talk about being raised by his mom and only seeing feminine, like he didn't have that male figure? You need that certain energy around you. That's very true.
All right, Lady Q said, I honestly believe kids that are suppressed are the ones running around the community confused and making it harder for those that are generally trans/gay, etc.
All right, I'm done.
Wait, Jay, why you say you done? She's like, I'm done. What? Don't be running my comedian friend off, y'all. This woman, she got knowledge. Go ahead.
No,
she said, I'm done.
Everyone knows you can share your thoughts on this show, and there's no judgment. Like, just because Asha and Nancy are on two completely different sides, it's cool. They share their thoughts.
They got beef in the streets. If they see each other's on site.
They're grown ass women. They ain't got no beef on site.
I know you're not blushing, Mike, after your grand gesture yesterday. What are you talking about, the grand gesture? I was helping Nikki in her sexual drought. And I said, maybe you're not being as direct as you need to be. Okay. I got you. We got Monty on deck. I agree. Jay, parents should not push their agendas on their kids. Yes, Asha. Not agreeing is not being homophobic. So is it okay? I don't want to get into this game, but just quickly before I bring our interviewee in. We do know that we do push our agendas on our kids. A lot of y'all push religion on your kids in church, in the churches you go to on your kids. A lot of us push our moral agendas on our agenda on our kids. How we think the world is what we push on them for at least the first 10, 15 years. Even if it's by mistake, even if it's done subconsciously, we push our agenda. We push our agenda on what you should say, what you shouldn't say. The phobia is coming from the man on the video. Homophobia usually has something behind. Then protest too much. It's a child. Let him be. Craig dressed Alyssa like a bodybuilder because that is how he dressed. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. I see y'all. Y'all opened up today. Society went crazy when we seen Jermaine Dupri and those what the frilly socks. Yeah, listen. But he's a grown ass man. He knew he wasn't supposed to wear them fucking socks. Like, stop playing. So God made all these people wrong / confused. I don't know, Asha. YN. Thank you, Lady Q. Thank you, Lady Q. Okay. I didn't know what the YN was. I didn't know. Sorry, my bad. But thank you, Lady Q. Good looking at. Straight from Africa, BC said, when you a boy raised him like a boy. Okay. I'm okay. A boy raised him like a boy. Wear for him like a boy. Talk to him like a boy. Treating him like a boy. Not a girl. That was the best African I had. Not a girl. Monty better come on. She got me.
She's here. She's here. Yeah, she's here.
All right, she's ready. First of all, Drea, stop rushing my show. She was there. I'm about to add her. My kids are card carrying cursors, outers, with as much respect as they can muster. The guy who responded is sassy too. Who's the guy? My daughter wants to wear long nails and belly shirts since 11. Should I let her be free? Yeah, that's a whole nother subject. Juanita, and that's a good one. All right, let's get this interview going. Now, for those who don't know, I have 3 blessings: Amani, Akela, and Autumn. Those are my daughters. I never dressed them like boys. I don't think. Monty may say and come on here and say I dressed them like a boy. Maybe I threw on a hoodie. I don't know. Maybe I threw some Timbs on them. I don't remember that. Amani's already done podcasting. She's already done interviews with big time rappers. And she just came to me and she basically was like, I got a proposition. And the proposition was, I kind of want to join the show. And we had a long discussion. We'll get into that. But I wanted to do an interview just to see if maybe she feels comfortable with being with her dad and her Uncle Jay. So we're going to do some interviews. If you have questions for Monty, put them in the comments. She's going to have questions for us to see if this job really fits her. It may not fit her. She may get on here and be like, y'all really too old and stuck in your ways, and I don't get y'all humor. It might be. You don't know. But before I bring her on, I just want to say, the fact that she was interested, the fact that she took interest to be a part of something with her dad is a beautiful thing. So however this goes, I don't care. That's already a beautiful thing. So ladies and gentlemen, coming to the square, y'all put your hands together for my oldest blessing. Let me get the claps. Nobody gets applause for an interview, but damn it, we're interviewing for a job. But in this case, somebody is doing it. Bring her in.
Can we turn the phone sideways a little bit? Can we turn it sideways? Good morning. Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Turn the phone. There you go.
Okay, I have to sign into the app because the link is like walkie.
Okay, all right. All right, first of all, welcome, little girl. For those, before y'all say anything, before I call all my daughters little girl, and Monty started it with little girl. She was my little girl. I know she's grown. I understand the whole thing. Where did Jay Black go? So first of all, you came to me and you said, hey, got a little proposition, thinking about getting on the show. So I got to treat this like a real interview. What even makes you want to be on this show with these two old dudes? And Jay's really old. I have a young spirit.
Well, I mean, I already went to school for all of this. I saw some of the comments yesterday when you brought it up of like, oh, she looks up to you. That's why she wants to do it. And it's like, yes, but I did go to school and like put my own work behind all of this. So I wanted to do it, but I also found my niche in it. I've noticed that I can. And then also like, let me use my nepotism, my middle class nepotism. Let me,
Okay, all right. Oh, wait a second. We gotta drop a bomb early. In this. All right. Well, I like the fact that you want people to know that even though you might have got a little from me, that this is something that's your passion. This is something that you're passionate about.
Yes, I am an ultimate yapper.
Ultimate yapper. And yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes. What do they were things that we talked about. I don't know why JJ must be on the phone or doing something. They were things you talked about. They were dilemmas that you gave me. You're like, I want to do it. Like, I'm interested in doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But there was some pushback that you were giving yourself, but I don't want to do it if. What are the things that you're worried about doing the show?
I don't want to do it if the dynamic of the relationship that there is between the three of us cannot advance to being adult and adult instead of adult and child.
Right.
That's my biggest thing, because I want to be able to speak my mind and have my opinion, and I want you to feel comfortable talking about stuff. I want to feel comfortable talking about stuff. I want Uncle Jay to feel comfortable talking about stuff. It doesn't bother me. But right. I'm not the one who saw me from baby to adult. So.
And yeah, and I think that's what me and the dilemma, I don't think, but see, I'm saying I'm not going to have a problem until something actually comes up and Random Rick says some crazy shit, and then I have to track down Random Rick or we got to block him. I don't even know how to block people, so that's beside the point. So I don't think, we'll see if that's a problem. What other dilemmas do you have? What other things do you think could be an issue?
I think that since your audience is older, that they might not take my opinion as so appealing. Because in my opinion, your generation and millennials, a lot of them are kind of stuck in an era and try to make it seem like they're understanding and woke. But then when it really comes down to the nitty gritty of being a woke individual, not ready to have that type of conversation.
So
that's
so you think you watch some of the show that you might ruffle some feathers and you don't know how, but this is a safe space.
Absolutely. But at the same time, when it's a safe space, you get to speak your point. I get to speak my point. But I think that I just have a broader outlook on a lot of things because I grew up learning a lot of things that you guys are just now learning now in your full adult. So, I think it might be different that way. It could.
So you think you have a broader outlook because of what you've learned than the audience, and that might cause a rift in your relationship with the audience.
Yes, but I'm very.
I
don't not care, but I do not care.
Do not care.
There's somebody in the comments right now. All right, so Beth says, no matter your opinion, matters we ready. No, you're okay. The whole idea is dope. Jay the Addict says the whole idea is dope. She's talking that talk. Juanita, don't put the battery in her back. Because I see you trying to put the battery in my daughter's back right now. Ouch. I felt it. Yeah, Miss Clark, she called your ass old, like directly to your face. Like she called your ass like it was a direct shot. She went directly to your face. Monty, I love this. I'm definitely looking forward to a younger perspective. That's Miss Parker, our angel. Archangel. Speak whatever your points are. It will be received and maybe even debated, but it is welcome. Are you mad? You tried. Okay. Older, Jeanette said. They laugh emojis. I have grandkids and need to learn the new language. Y'all speak. Oh, so that's a positive. Did she do jelly on us?
Jill from Philly. Jilly from
Oh,
Philly.
she did a Jill Scott from Philly on us. Oh yeah, Monty. There's certain things me and Jay Black don't understand. So just to get you, I'm gonna do this later, but this is what she means by Jilly. We believe Jill Scott made the statement. Me and Jay Black have no idea what she's talking about, and most of the guys don't know what she's talking about. But every set of ovaries that comes up here seems to look at this as the gospel. So watch this and tell me if you know what she's talking about.
Say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
The hell she talking about? Do you know what she's talking about?
If you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do.
Right?
Tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do.
Did she just repeat it?
So you understand it verbatim. Like what she said made perfect sense to you.
Absolutely.
Well, what does it mean?
Basically, it's a level of respect. Typically, we're talking of a man and a woman in a relationship. If you you can find yourself willing to be more feminine or quote unquote submissive, to listen or to follow direction or instruction for a certain type of person than another type of person. So if I don't respect you, tell me what to do. But if I respect you, you can tell me what to do.
Yeah, that really made sense. You know what? Jay, did you? I think she explain it to you, Jay? Do you get it now?
She said something, but
no, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Miss Parker said she's hired. Ash said, "Go on, girl."
All right, y'all. That battery, y'all keep putting these batteries in there. Okay, Jay, I need you to start now. I'm an easy interview. I'm somebody who interviews people. I just want to get to know the person, and I want to make them feel as comfortable as possible. Jay Black, before I even let him ask questions, enjoys in life being a dickhead. He enjoys it. So Jay, he enjoys making people feel pressure. He enjoys making people feel uncomfortable. This is what Jay does.
You said be real. It ain't about being uncomfortable. It's just legit. I mean, I did think about a question, and I don't know if it's inappropriate, especially knowing I don't know. But if we're going to go there, we're supposed to be able to go there. And the reason I had to drop, there was Lois calling me, Mike. I had to answer that.
Oh, that was Lois. Your refrigerator ain't gonna be here till next month. That's what they was telling you.
Yeah, that's what she basically just said. I need to do a new order.
I was wondering because you ain't never just clipped out like that. I thought you was trying to be dramatic for the show and be like, let the mother and let the father and the daughter have a moment together. But no, but go ahead, get to it.
There's a lot of questions. I've been missing comments. All right, here we go, Monty. Real questions. We being real and honest.
Real and honest.
All right, so how was being raised primarily by your dad? How do you think that shaped you? And do you think it would have been different if you would have been raised in your mom's house?
All right.
Oh my goodness, absolutely. I tell people all the time I'm my father's first daughter, but he raised me with the mentality of a boy, and I see it in a lot of the things that I do in my life. My ego is insane. My pride is it's way more on a masculine scale than I feel like it would be if I was raised by my mom. My mother's a whole different conversation, and this is not a knock to nobody, but me as a female, I'm very blessed to have had, if I had had one of the two parents, my father, because it helped me see things before it was happening. Because, you know, when you're a girl, especially if you're a heterosexual female, boys become a big part of your life, and they can be your downfall. They can be a great time, and just socializing in general. And I think that him specifically had a certain outlook on life that just pushed me to not be so, oh, I want to go cry in a corner, but more like, buck up, like what are you gonna do about it now? And that really helped. That was very beneficial. It definitely made me a bit of a short-tempered younger child, but now I'm developing as a person. My brain is developing, my frontal lobe, so I get it now. So we're finding a balance.
So he toughened you up in different ways. But some people would say that's not healthy. A girl should be a girl and soft, not buck up and man up, and
No, only
that's
you
what it
would say
sounds like.
that. Only you would say that
No, no,
shit.
no,
Only you would say
no,
that.
no.
Only you
I'm
would
just
say
going
that.
with the opposing view because I'm with you. You know how I feel about it. Yo, what are we doing? Stop crying. Let's just figure out a solution to keep it pushing. So, I mean, she appreciated that. So that's actually kind of dope.
I think that's a good perspective for a different time period. I cannot live in my feminine energy in what's considered my feminine energy in this point in time, day and age, because I would still have to work. I would still have to have my own 1, 2, 3 jobs. There is no, oh, find somebody, court, married. Like that's not, you can't predict the future how you used to a bit of time ago. So I think I have no choice.
Miss Clark says, so he didn't dress you like a male, but the male energy was dominant.
Very, extremely. Yes, 100%.
That's and it's funny, Jay, that and this is what I talk about when I talk about parenting. You don't even know what gets absorbed by what you put out, because I don't think I did it on purpose. I just think it was just a trait of my upbringing, and it was something that was done. I specifically, I'm telling you, I didn't write down, I'm going to, and I don't regret it. I don't know if it's bad or good. I don't even know. I just know I didn't form an agenda. And that's what I was telling y'all when earlier in the show, when we were talking about don't push the agenda on your kids. We push agendas without even knowing we're pushing agendas sometimes. And I'm not saying it's positive or negative. So Jay, you got any other any questions?
Well,
over
I had
here?
a question. I wanted to put this. I wanted to get her thoughts on this story right here. I wanted to get her immediate thoughts. So there's a story of this guy, a father. He was arrested. He left his kids that were ages of 6 and 10 unattended in McDonald's during a job interview. What are your thoughts on that? Is he wrong for that? Is it a black man just trying to get a job?
Is he wrong?
Yeah, I know. What are your thoughts?
In a public establishment? Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't even know. Honestly, it's a bigger topic. I personally never understood why McDonald's ever had that dirty play area anyway. That's always been a pet peeve of mine.
You went to the dirty play area.
Why there even was a set gated in play area for people to just leave their kids at a fast food restaurant and go have their meal a couple seats away. So it never made sense to me in general. And then on top of everything else, I mean, I get it. He's a black man. I know we don't want to, I understand. He went to the job interview. I get it. But you just can't do certain things. It just doesn't matter.
So he don't get any grace for trying to be a black man and get a job to provide for his family?
Listen, I've done a good amount of job interviews in my life, and I've had a good amount of options to do over the phone interviews, Zoom interviews, in-person interviews, especially in this day and age. Those are options. I don't know if those were the options for him, but you just can't leave your kids. It just doesn't matter. It's just against the law. You just can't leave your children.
I guess she answered just shit.
Yeah, I just want to know. I wanted to get from her perspective, because some people could look at it as, no, that black man he had no other options. He's trying to provide. He should get some grace. Now, if he wasn't trying to get a job, you'd say he's a deadbeat. He's this, he that. He need to be out there trying to do everything he can to provide for his family. So there is an opposing view. Mind, they always look for an opposing view.
Yeah, but where's the proof that there were no other options? That's always the first go-to for everything. They had no choice. There were no options. There were no resources. There were no this. There were no that. But honestly, I don't feel like people even are educated enough to know where to find a lot of these resources and things to support them and help them. So, how do we know everything that could have, all the options were 100% put on the table?
What does Coco say? We need the totality. We need the
totality. He need to know the totality of the circumstances.
We need more information. We need more information. Ms. Clark says that was not a safe thing to do. It would have been safer to leave them home. Well, I mean, but if somebody would have found out they were home, and called the authorities, it would have been the same. It could have turned out the same way. Asha says, I still flirt with you, even my daughter's here. I'm still flirting right in your face. I'm right in your face, even though she's right there, Asha. I give two. All right, I saw that video. He should have brought them in and put them at the table in the corner while he did the interview. You cannot leave kids in a car. Now, let's be clear. I know it's a different time. I was left in cars for hours, but it was a different time. By 10, when I was 10 years old, and I know I'm gonna sound like the old dude, but a lot of y'all can relate. When I was 10 years old, my mom left me and my sister at the house. Normal parents would tell you, do not play with the stove. No, I was told to turn the stove on to start the dinner so it could start getting warmed up. I know it's a different time, but before we jump down this person's, I'm just giving both sides of the story. Asha wanted to laugh. Okay, Monty, another dilemma on the show that a lot of people have, that a lot of people bringing up to me is the topics on the show. We know you've heard worse, just as bad as what we may talk about. We know. But a lot of Jay Black said, I am uncomfortable. Jay Black said he won't even.
I stopped following you on Instagram because it was something to you in a flyer in a bathing suit or something. So yeah, it's uncomfortable, 100%. I don't want to see that. So certain things I can't talk about, right, Mike?
I put a lot of work into my 21 years to be respected as this adult. Okay. So I mean, I hear everybody, I get it. It doesn't bother me at all. That's something that I think you or Uncle Jay will have to deal with. It doesn't bother me, but I've been having difficult conversations with adults all my life. So uncomfortable conversations, this is not nothing that's making me worried or anxious. It's more so y'all's reaction.
You pro-life or pro-choice?
How did we get here? Look,
I'm just curious.
I'm gonna do my whole joke that I do. How did we get here?
Pro-choice, and that's just what it is.
You're pro-choice, okay.
Pro-life, if you think about it.
What'd you say? Say it again.
Pro-choice is pro-life, because if that woman needs to save her life to do what she needs to do, it's pro-life. But nobody likes to see it that way.
Where do we get? Who is this? Who is this?
So this is a woman that decided to have an abortion after asking her baby father to bring her some food, and he replied, "You were just out. You should have got it yourself," basically. So she got mad at him, and despite her, to get back at him, she decided to abort their pregnancy. I just wanted Monty's thoughts on that.
How, verified is this story? Is there?
See, a lot of times with our show, if we know it's a skit, we still gonna go with the person. Here we go challenging.
Wait a second. Wait. Take that thing down. Take that thing down. Let's get something straight here, Monty. Let's get something straight. If you want facts, turn your TV on or go. I'll go. We don't know. We don't know. We have no idea. Ain't nobody got a clue. We put up a clip and we talk about it. We just need your opinion. We don't know. We don't know the background story. Like Cory Booker just did a filibuster for 24 hours and did something historical. We really don't know half the stuff he was talking about, but we know that we don't know. But go ahead, put it back up. Put it back up. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I saw this. Actually, I saw Lady Q looking at it. I said, "Who is that? Send that to me." So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like, she did it out of spite just to get back at him, but she aborted the pregnancy.
It's certified crash out. That's what that is. That's mentally not right. Something's not okay. That's that real version of immaturity to the highest, greatest level. That's ignorant with the negative connotation. You know what I mean? It's not. Listen, if that's what she actually did, then that's a shame. And I feel so sorry that she's in a space where over her not having food made her make the decision to not have that baby. But if that's what she didn't really want to have the baby in real life. Let's just start right there. She didn't really, if you're doing something like that that's your reasoning, you never wanted this to begin with, and this person is not really the person you want to procreate with, and you found the one little thing to cut ties forever. So I mean, but that's
that's I think somebody said bars. Those are bars. She didn't want to have a kid. That kid was a negotiating tactic that she used to leverage out a situation. Ash wants to know, Amani, are there social issues you are passionate about? Good work. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
That I'm passionate about?
Yes, she wants to know.
Lord. Extreme feminism. Toxic masculinity. People minding their business. It's a big social topic for me right now. Donald Trump is a big thing that likes to pop up in the back of my head during my
For or against?
day. What was the question?
For or against? When you say Donald Trump, but for or against?
I mean, against. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Okay, but what
I'm
the first one you said extreme. We're doing an interview for those who are joining us. My daughter showed interest in being part of the show, so I said we have to do an interview like you do for any job. So we're actually conducting an interview. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. Jay Black could get to it. You know how Jay Black is. If he doesn't like your comment, he doesn't put it on because that's the type of dude he is.
Everybody's
now when I control the comments, I put everybody's comment on. So the difference between network CNN and NF need no facts. This is you said you're against extreme feminism.
Yeah.
What does that mean? You're against what actually are you against when it comes to extreme feminism?
Feminism, the whole point of it is to uplift women, but yet you have your extremes who downplay women who might just want to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife. I don't want to work. I don't want to pay bills. I want to sit up and take a cooking class and have a kid or two, and that's my life. But you have extreme feminists who want to make you feel bad for wanting to fit within that gender norm.
Okay, Monty.
Oh damn! I don't know. I didn't have anything to do with this intellectual answer. But okay. So let me bring let me say what people have a problem with me. They have a problem with me because there's a lot of immaturity that goes on in the show. A lot of immaturity that goes on in the show. A lot. Like there was a gesture I made yesterday that I'm not going to do again. That people were like, and Jay Black left the show. He threw a flag on the play. It was.
You saw it? You watched that? You watched your dad make that gesture yesterday. For those who didn't see it, go back to yesterday's show, an hour in, just a right before hour.
Of him. Like that, like go you for feeling comfortable.
For letting be
your heterosexuality to do that and still
that's what he's into.
Yeah.
First of all, Jay, nobody's into anything. You already know I'm fighting for flaming heterosexuals around the world. I've told everybody I'm a flaming heterosexual. But another problem of us being immature is that there are a lot of things that we play on this show that people are like, you gonna play that when Monty's on here? And I said, I have to stay authentic to the show. So we're gonna play a few things. And understand. What did Rick say?
No. He laughing at something he caught that I said.
So if that's what you're into, yes, Mike, do it again. Nikki talking about doing it. Nikki, I know how you're watching, Nikki. I know how I know why you. First of all, Nikki, for you to turn on me, I was telling you, I was trying to get you to cut to the chase because you're not looking for a relationship. You're just looking to end the drought. So anyway, I was trying to help you end the drought because you're not looking for a soulmate. You're looking for cardio. So these are some of the drops that we play that they were like, are you going to play this? Now, is this going to make you uncomfortable? Because if you are strung out in love, and let's say your heart is broken and you happen to be a guy, and we're trying to give you like encouragement to get back out in the world and get you to recover from this heartbreak, I might play this.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend.
So that might be, now that lady right there, we gave her, she was Woman of the Year for the show in 2023,
2023. Yep, she's 23 Woman of the Year.
Would you feel uncomfortable by me playing that drop? Would you feel uncomfortable with that?
No, because all the ovaries know we have our own little saying that goes the same way. So, I mean, as long as you don't feel comfortable when I come out with my punchline, I could care less.
No. This little Monty. Like, what are we doing?
She's got a retort to that, Jay.
I see.
She got nobody has ever given us an answer to it.
It's a gabillion good coochies out here.
Hear the answer. We got to remove Monty for a second. Wait a second, Monty. We'll be right back.
Nikki courted, but
we'll be right back, Monty. We'll be right back.
She can't say the opposite. She can't say the
answer, but she's got an answer to
it. No.
What could the answer be?
There is none.
God is so bad. Let me bring it back up. All right, we're back.
Said that out loud.
All right, there's another one that they were like,
Yeah,
well,
keep going.
will you play? Let me see if I can find it real quick.
What you doing?
So there's another one. If somebody's being sexually promiscuous and is out there, and
Okay.
they raising their body count, and I might play this. I might play this.
She got dick dash.
And we might play that. Are you comfortable? Are you okay? Am I traumatizing my daughter by playing these drops? Because I don't want to risk. We've come a long way in our relationship. We've gone through ups and downs. We've fought we've kept our bond. We've kept our unconditional love. Am I doing something bad by playing these drops while you're on the show, or should I just wait?
I have heard. I don't even know why y'all feel like these are so bad. This is what I'm. That's where I'm lost at.
All right. Another one that we play, and this one is not inappropriate, but this is just to let you know when you're talking, if you're saying something that you're killing it, or we feel that you're passionate about, or we feel that you pissed about something, or you dropping the mic, we play this. To shut it down. Now, if you say something and I believe that the Takeover Legend community might be thinking this, while you're talking, I might don't read the comments. I'm gonna read them to you. Don't worry about the comments. Don't worry about the comments. Don't worry about if you get obsessed with the comments, it'll start affecting what you're saying. And I might just tell you,
Girl, shut the up.
That
you ain't gonna tell her. You ain't gonna play that for her.
We play it for everybody.
Not for Monty.
I don't want to be Monty. Like, just Monty.
You see?
Instagram handle. It's just Monty.
CJ, she wants to be part of the team.
Girl, shut the up.
That's what you that's what.
Are you in a relation? Are you dating Monty? Are you in a relationship?
I don't even know this answer.
I'm dating. I guess
Are you multiple people, or are you exclusive to one person? You said yes?
No, multiple people is crazy.
So you're dating one person just to test the waters to see if this person is a good fit for you.
Exactly. When you're talking, you can talk to multiple people. When you're dating, you made your selection, and now you got to run your trial.
Is he running the same trial with the same rules that you have?
Yeah, because he's not stupid.
Oh, that's the masculinity that Mike got in you.
There it is. She should have just went like this after she said it. She should have went like this. She'd be like, yeah. If he ain't stupid. Any other questions? Because this actually is going, I thought it was going to go well. I didn't know it was going to go this well. Mike had to hit the vape on that question, are you dating? No, I mean, honestly, I didn't hit the vape because of that. I don't, maybe I should inquire, but I don't inquire a lot about that unless she comes to me with a question. Like, I don't really, like I said, I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to handle your daughter's relationships. Should you be hands-on, or should you take a step back? I guess that's a question for you, Monty. If you would give advice to a father, should they be hands-on in relationships, and does it depend on the age?
Yeah, it does depend on the age, because not until the last relationship that I was in when I was like 18 was that when I would come to you about stuff. But prior to that, I'm not coming to you about anything. But as I got older, I saw you got more comfortable with things, so I got more comfortable with things. So yeah, age does matter, because now I'll come talk to you about stuff. I just might not, because I feel like I have to learn to make my own decisions without having 5,000 other opinions going on.
All right, so Ms. Parks, go ahead.
Unbiased. Unbiased. However you say it.
Okay, he's not stupid, y'all. Y'all went and added a true G to the show. That's what Billy J. Edwards says.
Ash had asked earlier about the name. What did Ash say? Because Mike said you decided on the name. If this works out, you had a name. What would the name be?
Well, she already has a name for the segment. She already has
my own thing. I used to do a little segment on my Instagram, and every day I'd post a thing called Here's the Thing, because some things that shouldn't be left unsaid, and they'd be my thoughts, my quotes that I see, how I'm feeling that day, and I'd post that every day. And I just been working recently, so I haven't been able to keep up with it. But here's the thing, HTTS.
Here's the thing. LaShawn said she's dating with a purpose and intentions, because I say date them all state them all, sis. LaShawn, how
LaShawn
about you
has a
slow
lot.
down?
LaShawn has a lot of little friends, Monty. She dates and talks to a lot of people. She has a lot of options. Are you dating because you want to be married? Is your goal to get married, Monty? That's your goal?
I used to think I'd be married right now.
At 21?
Yes, absolutely. But that's just
I
not.
know that.
I don't know. That's not the world right now. But when you're older, you can do the whole little friends, little friends, little friends, little friends. Not against nothing, but I'm in my prime right now, and I'm not really here for selling out my prime to every person who wants to sample it at the moment. Because it's the best. So that's where I'm at.
I think I think I missed the bomb. I think I got to drop a bomb on there.
That was a bar.
Wait, that was definitely a
She might
bar.
give me some vibrations. Whew. So why is marriage so important though? Because I think, why do you think that's a big deal? Like, I guess you don't feel complete unless you're married. You need a guy to complete you, Monty. That's what you're saying.
No, if I needed a guy to complete me, then I would just be in a relationship, and I would have all these little friends because I wouldn't be content with me and myself.
Oh, you saying LaShawn is like that? Okay.
Don't
No,
put. I'm just saying. No. You have different.
That's what I do.
In different times in your life. For me, I know I would like to be married because that's just the ultimate commitment. Commit to me spiritually, emotionally, financially, legally, every shape, way, and form. And that's
Can you say I see Amani's more comfortable than two of you? Laugh out loud. She got this. Yeah, I know she comfortable because she just smashed out LaShawn's ego. She just told LaShawn.
She got dick dash.
No.
Cool dog. Only comment. I am comfortable typing. Cool dog. What? Random. Nobody. You can make your comments, make your jokes, let it happen. I'm hands on, but not helicopter when it comes to my daughter dating. She's 21, soon to be 22 in June. So you're hands on with it. Okay. So LaShawn said she's hands on with it.
That's
what was that?
She's a mother, so that's different. She's the female counterpart to her daughter. So yeah, they're gonna talk more. Yeah, they're gonna have more conversation. You understand what I'm saying? I can't ask you what does it mean when he doesn't text me back. You know, you don't know what it feels like when a dude don't text you back or call you back, but
well, you kind of probably should tell. I would probably know with all the people I didn't text back. I could probably give you an insight on why. But I get what you're saying. There are certain things because I'm not on the receiving end of it.
Exactly. It's a different feeling.
It's a different feeling, girl. You better drop those bars. I'm not a buffet sampler. I know that's right. Asha's all in. Okay, Asha. You see the type of offspring. You see the type of child I produce, Asha. I'm just letting you know. I'm just 50% of this. Child, that's a great answer. My prime was a crash out. Nikki White Chocolate said
Nikki was in them streets, Monty. She was heavy in them streets, and she proud to say it, which is good. It's an honest show. She shares. She was giving her vibrations to everybody who wanted. She was like, "Who? We partying tonight."
She was giving her vibrations. Where did you get that term from? When did you start using that term?
That's what Monty just said. Didn't she say vibrations? Or somebody said vibrations to me at one point. That ain't something that I use.
It's like she's still playing though. From what I
Nikki, yeah, she's still playing. Yeah, Monty said, but it looked like she's still playing.
Nikki been through a lot. Like I understand why Nikki want to play right now. Nikki had a life altering moment. So I guess J Black.
I'm starting still.
You go through what you go through. Giving yourself to every which way and every other way is not going to help you. It's not going to solve nothing. It's not going to do anything. You're just making it worse on yourself.
What was the first part of that comment you said from the beginning? Because you're
don't let the trauma traumatize you. Is what I said.
Excuse Lady Q. That's Lady Q is J Black's wife. Excuse me, sir. I'm not married to you because I was incomplete. The fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, what I said, you need a man. I said to Monty, did she need? Because her goal is to be married. At 21, having a goal to think you should be married, I don't know about that. I don't know if I agree with that. I think your priority should be somewhere else, not focused on finding a dude and getting married.
Okay, well, let's just relax real quick because my priorities right now is working and getting my money and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I'm on here right now at this moment. That's why I brought the proposition to my father. But as a mature adult, I like to plan for the future. I have my 5-year goals, my 10-year goals, and that's my lane that I'm gonna try to stick in as best as I can. So in the future, it could be tomorrow. If I find the right prospect and I feel that is what is right for me in that time, that's just what I do.
Say if your dad said, "I disagree. I don't want you to get married." Would you take that in consideration?
Take my relationship advice, so why would
You
I?
said he takes yours.
He doesn't take mine, so
So F out of here. So good. Basically, F out of here.
Wait, put Dreas back on. Dreas said, this is Monty's mom. Dreas said, yes, Mike, because I don't know if you would be ready for the conversation Monty and I be having.
Now she's doing too much. Right.
But
she got the laughy emojis. What's the next comment?
So you feel that you can share certain things with your mom that you wouldn't feel comfortable to tell your dad?
Yeah, I mean, what are we like? I could talk to my mom about how this bathing suit looks on me and how I want my waist to look like this or what bra size I should have in that. I don't think that he even has the intel to have some of the conversation.
Ooh, you ain't got the intellect. Okay.
The intel.
Not in a bad way, but he's a man and a very strongly heterosexual male. So there is no femininity.
Did you hear that, Jay Black? There is no femininity in here. Did you hear that, Jay? I don't care how many gestures I might make on this show to be funny. That flaming heterosexual comes out every single time. We need the church music, damn. Did you hear what she said, Jay? Every time
she's spitting bars. I'm testing the waters. I'm trying to see. I'm throwing little things at her in between just to see how she responds.
I don't think you get it, Jay. I don't
Mike
think you
knows
get it.
bra sizes.
I don't know no bra sizes. I know how they look. I don't know the size. I don't know the details.
You know the sizes, the A, the B, the C's, the double D's, and
I just know the cup.
That's it.
I don't know what's appropriate for certain outfits, Jay. I don't know what's appropriate, what you should wear with a strapless. I don't know. I don't know when the thong comes into play and when it doesn't come into play. But I know what it looks like. You know why, Jay? Because as the pastor of the church that anybody can get it, I know what it looks like. I know what it looks like, Jay. It don't matter. I don't know the maintenance. I don't know how to change the oil on a bra, but I know what it looks like. Damn it.
Church, anybody can get it. Monty said no. Everybody can't get it, she said. Exclusive.
That's right. She's in our prime.
Can the guy you're dating, can he like social media pics? Is that a problem for you at your age? Is that a problem?
It depends. Is this like a social media influencer? Is it off or is it on?
It's on. You're good. You're good.
Is this like somebody who, is big on social media? Like I'm going to like certain celebrities' pictures or things like that. That I don't have no issue with that. Now, when it comes to the locals, that's when I have an issue. That's when I have a problem.
The civilians. Hey, Jay, would you happen to have that picture handy of the person's picture that you like? That
I didn't like this picture. I deleted it.
You happen to have it handy. I think it would be interesting for the interview.
What Mike is talking about was there was somehow, sometimes you scrolling or you trying to hit something and you may accidentally like something by mistake. Mm-hmm. So apparently this happened. I didn't know, and it got back. And then all I know is Lady Q screenshot it and sent it to me. And I'm like, huh? So you liking random bitches? And I'm like, who? I might have been trying to hit on whatever the item they were selling, or I don't know. But that's what Mike was trying to refer to, trying to start trouble. But
did she have a bathing suit on? Was it a bathing suit pic?
Yeah, it was a bathing suit.
It was a bathing suit pic, right? You've been married for how long? You still liking bathing suit pics? That's what we doing.
It was a 21-year-old, and I didn't like. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, I just wanted to know her perspective because your dad sometimes would go back and like a bunch of old pictures.
Because I'm like single. If I go on,
is that weird behavior, Monty? If somebody go back and like a current photo and then go back to like a whole bunch of your old pictures, does that give you weird, creepy vibes?
For my generation, it just lets you know that somebody's. We call it stalking, but it's not stalking in like a bad way. It's like they trying to see which you know what I mean? They're interested, so they're scrolling through your page. It's usually like a sign. You like a couple pictures, especially old stuff. Then I'm supposed to like a couple pictures, and then you're supposed to like one, and I'm supposed to like one, and then you comment, and then I comment, and then somebody is gonna DM one or another. I don't like the Instagram game, but
I just never get to the point of the DMing because I need you to initiate the DMing. CJ, see,
can't. That's not how that works.
How what? How what? How don't what?
We don't initiate the DMing. That's not how that
See,
goes.
that's not how it works, man. You gotta listen to it.
That's not
Oh,
how.
and by the way, put Lady Q's comment on. Just to give Jay Black. This is Lady Q. Obviously, I want to remind you, Jay Black's wife. She says, "Sir, it was not an accident. You follow that hoe."
No, I tried. I think I
Just to give
tried to
you
hit
more
on the.
intel. Just to give you more
No,
details.
I
on what
think when
happened.
you try to hit the page, the plus is right next to the image. I didn't knowingly do that, Monty. So don't think that your uncle was into that type stuff.
The follow button when it is on your feed that you would need to press or could accidentally press in that a like. Okay, yeah, that can happen.
I don't remember doing any of that.
You don't remember doing any of that, huh?
I mean, if you follow her, that's very disappointing.
Why was it disappointing?
She just let me tell you what I didn't predict. I didn't predict that the first person that she would be disappointed in is your ass.
You brought it up. You brought that up. I was talking to her, keeping it moving.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Accidentally liked it by mistake. LaShawn said you accidentally liked it by mistake. That's a whole
I don't
lot.
even remember doing. And the Cypher said it happened to her before too, so it can happen. Like it happens. But anyway, damn, that hurt. Damn.
Every mistake when she get caught.
Ash wants to know what you studied
you study
in
in
school, and then we got to start wrapping up because we're going a little over. Go ahead.
Oh, damn, it's not
I
time.
studied radio and television broadcasting, and yeah, it was cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But I just wasn't so ready to start actually putting in the work for all of this. I wanted to start making money first, so now I'm making my money. Now I'm feeling financially comfortable, so I'm like, why not?
Okay. All right. So we're back in it. Lady Q said very disappointing. Asha said she said that's very disappointing. Very disappointing. I was disappointing in him. And this is my friend. This is my friend. I was disappointed. I was like, how could you? Like, how could you? Like, then we saw the picture and I was disgusted. Dang, dang, dang. The disappointment. Yep. Have you ever watched the show before, Monty? Have you ever watched the show? Jeanette wants to know.
Yes. I mean, I've been listening to Michael Sean for as long as I can remember. So I've been following the show since back in the back when he was working in New York. And then this is like what your third show?
Third one, yeah. 1, 2, 3, fourth, third. This is probably the fourth. My daughter just got out of the car. She's 12 and impressed with the guest host. Oh, your daughter was listening to it?
So you got a 12-year-old that's impressed with. So this brings a different
I don't know if we
age
should
group, I guess.
I don't know if we should add 12-year-olds. I don't know if we should add 12-year-olds.
Oh, nah, with some of the stuff Mikey's saying.
Yeah,
at least 18 plus.
I tell her to put her ear pods in while you listening. Tell her to put her little buzz. Monty, you did great.
You did good. You did
Mom,
good.
your mom said you did great. You did do great. That doesn't mean you have the job. Yeah, right. You know, you got the fucking job. Shut up. It was Jay's fault. Someone gave him a bottle of Henny and he just started scrolling. All right. In closing, let's think. Are there any other questions that you may have for us? Are there some questions you may have for us?
What did you see on her page?
Question. It's not really a question, it's more of a statement, it's more of an ask of you to
two. Okay.
Yes.
Oh damn.
If I get the job. I get the job. You know. I would appreciate it if we could just try. Let's rebuild a new relationship as adults. I think that would be great. A newfound respect for each other as adults, as equals, as counterparts. That's all that I really ask of each other.
But you can't take anything serious though. Like we don't talk about anything after. Like you can't. Like there may be some things you disagree with passionately, but you can't hold that against that person.
I don't think I'm the one who's going to have the issue holding it against in all reality. I feel like I'm going to say what I want to say, how I want to say it. And, you know, that's it. That's all. I don't even get to see Michael. We work so much. We're really roommates in and out. So there's no time.
Did you call him Michael?
We're on the show.
You don't call your dad. You call him Michael? Ain't that a little disrespectful?
I call him Michael Sean, and Drea's Drea.
What's the thought process? That seemed a little disrespectful to me.
Are we gonna have a real like?
I guess we're not now. Look at the time. We gotta go. I didn't realize what time it was. I guess we can't. That'll be for another time. But that's weird to me to call your mom and your dad by their first names instead of mom, dad, or a nickname or something. Just Michael. That seemed a little like he put the testosterone. He gave you he raised you. Drea, like they were so instrumental. Drea.
I feel like Michael? It's like this. There was a lot of growth and bonding that had to happen, and we had to re-meet each other again. You know, not so much as dad and daughter, but as Michael and Amani. And that's why we're here right now. So that's Michael and Amani.
So you know what? That's deep. I want to, because Mike, he battled the alcohol addiction. I wonder how that, if we're going to go deep, we're going to go deep, but on another day. That's interesting to me. Because I think that's the reason why you call him Michael is, I don't know.
But you act like she don't call me dad. It varies from dad to Michael Sean. Normally it's Michael Sean.
Yeah.
A parent that has an addiction has to have different hurdles in life. So I wonder, how did she overcome, and what, because we don't know from her lens, what did she see? How did she see it? And how proud, like for her to be wanting to be a part of what you're doing now speaks volumes because you overcame it, obviously. I don't know. That was just deep for me. And I thought that played a part.
I didn't overcome anything, but go ahead.
Quick way, during that process, I saw him how he sees me. Meaning as a parent to a child, where you're just like, okay, this is what you have to do. You got to make sure they're good. You have to protect this person. You have to. That's how that came. That's kind of how that was for my experience. Not that he was the child, but he wasn't able to be the full parent. So I felt a need as the closest thing to him, not mom, dad, or wife or nothing. I'm his oldest daughter. Okay, to take that step, and I'll take over the role that he played for me. So yeah.
So it was a role reversal. So that's why I guess, if I'm taking this correctly, that's why the Michael and Amani thing came to be, because there's a point where she became almost the parent in trying to protect me from certain myself and a lot of things. But real quick, can you put Lady Q just to let you know the hypocrisy that goes on in this show, Monty? Can you put Lady Q's comment up? Okay. So he just made a big deal out of you saying, he actually said, I would take that as disrespect. Lady Q's wife said, sir, you call your mom Gloria. That's just what I just want to show you what goes on in this show. If I had this girl, if she said boy, this would be a boy instead of the girl right here.
Girl, shut the up.
Boy, that would. Jeanette said, good interview. Can't wait for the next show. Tithing is Friday. The tithes are Friday. That's right, Friday. We didn't even get to the Marvin Sapp apology or explanation for him telling everybody to close the doors, because that seems to be a big deal in the wording. He didn't say lock the doors. He said close the doors. But we'll get into that tomorrow. Monty probably will start with us. If we make the decision, she'll have her segment. And give him the name of the segment again.
It's Here's the Thing, because some things that shouldn't be left unsaid.
Some things shouldn't be left unsaid. Here's the thing. That will be a segment. We're going to figure out the day. And then eventually, Monty, when I'm not here, will probably wind up being one of the hosts if she gets the job. And we'll probably, if her schedule permits, get on here as much as possible if she gets the job. But we'll start off with the segment.
You do entertainment news? You like entertainment news, Monty?
Entertainment news is cool, but I'm not really into the whole just spewing the drama. I just more so like to give my opinion on the drama.
Oh, well, that is kind of because we had Sexy Mo on here, and you did Sexy Mo's. Jay's been looking for somebody because we have this drop. Jay's been looking for somebody to fill this spot.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
He's been looking for somebody. Jay's a messy person when it comes to what he likes. He likes he watches every reality show.
Love and hip hop. I watch all the shows, all the reality shows.
Listen, allegedly is embedded into my vocabulary.
Allegedly.
So that I'm on. I love all the reality TV shows. I'm into all of that. My favorite type of television. There is no better television.
Well, Jay, you see, you connect with a 21-year-old. I
pop anymore because everybody fell off, but it was a great show.
What was a great show?
Love and Hip Hop.
All right, well, maybe we'll have a segment. Maybe there'll be something, but it's up to you how you want to control your segment. You'll have a segment. We'll get the day, and that's how we'll start it off. If you get the job, Monty, before you did this, I've always been super proud of you. I think you don't even understand the talent that you have immersed in you, and you don't understand that that there is no limit to where you can take this. And your composure and your delivery and your honesty is absolutely amazing. And you're like 10 years ahead of being 21. You're a 31-year-old trapped in a 21-year-old body.
Because you and Dre, that's y'all did that, and Stace, y'all all did that. Facts.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take 90% of that credit.
And
I love it. All right.
I said so. We will talk. We will talk today. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow we got the Financial Rebel. I'm going to reach out to him. We got the Financial Rebel. It's tax season, so he'll give you your tax advice. We'll do a little bit of that. We'll also get into what's going on with Cory Booker. Does it mean anything what he did? And then we have to get back to Marvin Sapp and Ricky Smiley trying to clear up, closing the door, and trying to run people's pockets for $40,000. Not just the people that were there live, but the people on the stream. We will get views. We will get opinions. Don't forget, April 12th, it goes down. The Q Spot, the comedy show returns. Me, Derek Lee, Denny Live, DJ Super will be on the 2 turntables, the 2 texts, the laptops, the whatever he rocks. He's going to be doing that. So that show's there. Every Sunday, we have the brunch at the Q Spot. It's amazing. It's growing. Get there. Follow me at Mike Sean Comedy. But bigger than all that, I need y'all to run your pockets on Friday. I don't care if you send me
Close
$1.
the door. Closing the
I'm
door.
telling Jay Black to close the door. So I'm letting you know Friday. Friday it goes down. I can't do this for free, y'all. I can't do this for free. I can't pay the StreamYard that's going up. Do you know the ultimate premium StreamYard is close to $100 a month, Jay Black? Do you know that?
I saw that. They went up. They said, "Oh, y'all like this? All right, we're gonna hit you up the head with it."
Do you know I'm running these streets doing these damn comedy shows, and I'm at a.
We're gonna get Monty sponsored. We're gonna get her a segment sponsored that can start bringing in that revenue for y'all. That's what we're gonna do.
Cost.
What'd you say?
Why don't you just split the cost?
Who?
Split what cost? With Jay Black?
For the whole.
Yeah.
I did my part. I started it all.
Okay, let's get another thing. Jay Black might be the cheapest individual you're ever gonna meet in your life.
Hey, well, we can
I'm
split
frugal.
ways. What's that math? Like 25.
Listen, Monty wants to split the cost 3 ways. Well, isn't that ironic?
It's $100. So 3 ways, that's nothing.
That's nothing once a month, Jay Blizzy.
I gotta talk to my tax because I don't know if that was in my budget. All right, let me go.
All of a sudden.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Welcome to the Holy Tabernacle. Great.
All right, girl. All right. We close like this. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anything, any person, any situation take it from you. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, Lady Q, WokeUpInspired.com is where you get the merch. Potentially Amani Adorno, but shout to her for being our guest. We are gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.